So let's begin with the video 2, which is story analysis. So the most impactful movement in the story was knowing how the policies and practices that are made for special children sometimes create a barrier to make them a part of a society. This is because from the story that I have listened, I was so amazed to see how the admission of Luke in a normal school was a challenging journey. What I believe is that the right to education is a right of everyone, and in this case of Luke, it was quite hard for him to get admission in a normal school. And moreover, his parents were more concerned that he should get admission in a normal school for his better outcome of his health. So I can easily relate this incident personally with me, as I have seen this incident in my personal life, that one of my cousin who was having a polio has to struggle for participating in different school activities as she was disabled. And despite like she was a good sports person, the teachers used to be hesitant for including her in her activities and prefer other students over her. So moreover, listening levels are of 4 types. So it can be inner chatter, factual listening, empathetic listening, and generative listening. So I believe that while listening to a story, I utilize level 3 of listening, which is empathetic listening. At this level, one tends to see the world through others' lenses and opens up an individual new perspective. So also I can say that listening without judgment is an art of listening, and one while listening should feel what the other person is saying instead of just hearing. I should be focused on listening without judgment. This is because when we judge, we can fail to understand the perspective of others and can fail in providing an inclusive environment to that particular person. Further inclusion can be defined as a practice in which educators are encouraged for exploring new opportunities, especially for the children. And as a part of this practice, educators should focus on the children who have some sort of disabilities and should provide them with an opportunity for practicing with peers who are not having any disabilities within the environment. So, considering this and being a future teacher, such approaches of listening will help me in creating an inclusive environment to all irrespective of their background, ability, status, and culture. So, this is because effective listening approaches will enable me to understand the issue of the children who can be victims of inclusion without any judgment. Not only this, the ability of me to connect and understand their part of story will help me undergoing advocacy for them for creating an inclusive environment by standing up for their rights and acting on their behalf. Thank you.